Yeah, hi guys, Penny here again. So apparently I'm the CEO and I'm the founder of Embots Travel, yeah, which comprises of three people, but that's a story for another day. So I'll be talking today about how application in Russia, in the Russian country works, and I'm talking about study visa, of course. That's how to get your admission letter and how to get your invitation letter. All right, yeah, so let's dive into the information because, of course, everybody wants to hear the main point of this whole video and all. Yeah, so when it comes to application in Russia, it has like different various parts. You understand? Every country or every schools, every universities has different policies that different students has to abide with. Yeah, some schools have age limits, but most schools have age limits, and apparently not all schools can all applicants like apply to, you get. So sometimes we usually have issues making applications and all, but of course it's not a problem. The agency has got you covered. Yeah, so when you're applying to a university, after getting a university that is willing to accept your application now, then there's some university that offers admission letter before invitation, and there's some that offers admission letter with invitation. Like it's quite normal. Check online, check all the details, and check all the informations. Only God knows why they do this, but apparently it's a rule that we have no choice but to abide with. Yeah, so after applying, after translating of documents, translation of document and the realization of documents, yeah, admission will be issued. That's if you're going to be given an admission letter. And if you're not going to be given an admission letter, then the university is going to give back to we the agent and we're going to tell you what to do next. So admission letter will be issued or admission will be given. Then after admission is given, then of course, then you have to pay for processing fee and all. So after paying of processing fee, then we're going to wait for the amount of time, period of time the university give us to wait for invitation. So after waiting for invitation, when invitation is ready, then if you have not authenticated your document, if you have not authenticated your document, then you have to authenticate it in Abuja, which is called legalization. It has to be done in the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So right now, I'm trying to make a brief introduction to my whole topic and all. Yeah. So apparently, after legalizing your documents and in the Ministry of Education and Ministry of Foreign Affairs, then you'll be going with your admission letter, your invitation letter, your passport, your birth certificate, then your educational certificates. If you're going for masters, then you have to take your transcripts, masters and postgraduate. Then if you're coming for BSc, then you have to go with your O level. You understand? O level can be GCE, O level can be NECO, it can be WAEC, it can be any of these documents. Yeah, so after that, you're going with your HIV test. The HIV test has to be done in Abuja and it is free of charge. If they're going to charge you in any of these hospitals, then of course, it's just their own charge. You know how Nigerians behave. They just want to find an extra charge to almost everything. Yeah, so, but it's free. It's supposed to be free. It's supposed to be free. Yeah, but even if they're going to charge you, it should be like 2,000 naira to 2,500 naira thereabouts of today that I'm making this video. Apparently, so after getting all these documents together, which proof of funds is not needed, then you can now go to the embassy and apply for your study visa. It takes about 3 business days, which is 3 working days, for them to give you your reply. And in some situations, they require interview, which is supposed to be the next day after submission. And in some situations, they don't require interview. Yes, so if you're lucky enough, they wouldn't interview you, you just get a visa. Because there is this questioning that usually go on when you're submitting your document. So if you can actually answer those if you can answer those questions very well, then you don't have a problem. There will be no questioning. Yeah, so that's that and that. Now let me divulge on everything I've said. Now, so translation of documents. You see, this is quite very, very important in Russia because not only Russia, but European countries, they really do these application things, everything in their language. You get, like, they don't really accept foreign documents. Not like they don't accept foreign document, but at least it should be in their language so they can actually like read it and scan it. And now there is a fee to this language or this translation of document because it cannot be done by a normal person. It has to be done by someone that is authenticated or a government office. Like you need to have a certificate because you can actually in your documents you can actually have maths as A1 and or you can have maths as F9. And because I want to apply for you, and because I want the best for you, I should change your maths results to A1, just because I want the university to give you your own course. You get it? So I am not trusted, of course, because I don't have the stamp and I don't have the notification from the Russian government. You get it? So I have to go to someone that has the stamp, that is authenticated by the Russian government, and legalize your document and translate your document with the person. So that's about translation of documents. Now, there's some universities in Russia that requires you to pay tuition fee before you get to the Russian Federation, while there's some that doesn't require you to pay tuition fee before you get, and you pay it on arrival. The arrival is not immediately you get to the airport, you start paying. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to take like a week, or you have the grace of a week, 2 weeks before you make your payments. That's what we call payments on arrival. Yeah, so there's some universities that require 30% of their tuition fee. There's some that requires 50% of their tuition fee. There's some that requires 70% of their tuition fee, while some requires 100% of their tuition fee. Yeah, it depends on the school contract with everybody. And now there's another information I would like to share, which is preparatory faculty. Preparatory faculty is the process whereby foreigners learn Russian language as a second language or as an international language. Now, this process is very, very important and is much more competitive than getting a bachelor's degree course, a master's degree course, or a postgraduate degree course, because of the competitiveness, because of how important it is. Now, let me tell you how important the preparatory faculty is. After getting your results, after the preparatory faculty, once you get your results, you can apply for loans in the Russian Federation. That's one. You can buy properties in the Russian Federation. That's two. Now, with the Russian certificate, you can apply for temporary residence, which means this is not done in any country. Like, it's only in Russia that you can actually have this kind of offer. Now, the language class, at least like 6 months, 7 months, you're done with the language class, which means you can actually get your residency permit after 6, 7 months. Like this is mind blowing. Like, this is crazy. I don't know if you know about what temporary residence is, but you should know the importance, which means you are living in a foreign country without visa. Like, you don't need visa to live in a foreign country. So this is at the benefit of the preparatory faculty, which make it so much competitive. That okay, there is actually like a required age for the language class, a required degree for the language class, a required like personality. I'm just kidding, of course, but like it makes it so competitive. Of course, now that's why Fembo's Travel is here now. We are here, we got you. We always look for a university that can offer you this preparatory faculty, because it's very, very important. It's very, very, very like mandatory, because you need to do the preparatory faculty. Now, so after getting your admission, after during the time of waiting for him, see, once I can get you your admission letter, just start getting ready for flight tickets. Start getting ready for flight tickets. Start getting ready to go to Abuja. If you don't live in Abuja, start getting ready for your trip to Abuja, because those that knows us, you will see them in the comments that okay, we don't tell what we cannot do. We won't even charge you before we start the whole application process. That's why processing fee is always after admission letter. Not like we don't trust in ourselves, but we always want you to see at least one result of what we've started. You get, we always like want to show our workings. We always want to show our enthusiasm, like the stress we're committed, because I'm not just the only one. Like a tree doesn't make a forest. We are actually like a committee that makes Fembo Travel, and everybody's always working diligently, like just to please our clients. You get, so if you're interested in applying, kindly click on the link below, or my WhatsApp number will actually like be in the description. You understand? So you can just text me on WhatsApp or Telegram or Instagram. We have an official Instagram account. We have an official TikTok account, which is Fembo's Travel. Either on Instagram or on TikTok, you can text us. And apparently, if you have any questions, you can text me directly. My name is Teni Adeyemo Teniola. I am a Yoruba guy, but of course, I speak the numerous languages. So in any language, you'll be okay to communicate with me. Then of course, and if you're not Nigerian that is still interested in applying, then of course, you can talk to me about your process. We'll know the country you're speaking to us from. Then we'll be in charge of the application process. We are always delighted to help all our clients, because of course, if I'm enjoying these benefits, everybody must enjoy it too. I'm not a selfish person. So thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, and we'll talk again.